What's up, my people? Happy Friday, everybody. I hope everyone had a lovely Friday. So, as the title suggested, are you Team Finn or Team Thomas? I'm Team Thomas all the way. F Finn and the horse he rode in on. I don't know who the hell Finn think he talking to, but Finn, if if you buck, you can get your ass whooped. Okay? I'm just saying. Enough of you buck. You gonna get your ass whooped, Finn. That's what you gonna do. Finn got me all the way fucked up. He pissed me off, royally pissed me off. Like, first of all, I know disgusted I saw Daisy Flower today. Ew. All right, let me speak to you about that real quick, Spider Quick. Now you could say stuff like that here in my stream, but don't be doing that in Albert stream no more with that. We're keeping the peace there because I don't want you to get blocked again. And hey, Melanie, how are you today? Um, Melanie, how did you feel about EJ Demera? EJ was a monster today. He was a true monster. EJ. I'm like, wow, what he's doing to Tate is so foul. Don't you agree, Melanie? And yes, Spider Quick, you're right. I don't like Daisy Flower either. You know that. I know that. But still, I don't want you to get blocked again. So, like I said, if you say something like that here when you see her, then I'm okay with that. But just watch it, because we know Albert doesn't have that level of patience. But Finn is just extremely out of line for what he did, what he's saying to Thomas. But Victoria Ford is 100% Team Finn. No. Well, I respect your opinion, but Finn got no nickel in this quarter, and who is he to say that as long as he lives, that Hope can't be with Thomas? Like, Hope's not a grown woman that can handle her own. Hope and Finn are barely friends at that. So I don't know who Finn thinks he is, just trying to interfere with Steffi's relationship with her brother. Ain't Finn again? Finn need to go stay in his seat, stay in his lane. All right. Because don't forget that Liam is still lurking in the corner. Okay. Liam is waiting to mess up his marriage. So even Liam wouldn't try to come between Thomas and Steffi. So Finn better watch his step and stay in his lane. And Melanie says, Kyrese, I hate EJ with a purple passion because he is going to push Nicole and Eric together while he is punishing anyone. Exactly, Melanie. You are 100% right. And I can't wait until, I don't care how many times Albert hates on them. I want to see Eric and Nicole get back together with their son away from Salone and EJ. Because I believe if EJ found out the truth, he's just going to keep Nicole from her baby even longer. EJ is the worst with a blue passion, yeah? I'm just saying. I feel so bad for Tate. I want Tate to be alive and healthy. But I fear that something really bad is going to happen to Tate because of EJ. And I know Xander hates Thomas with a purple passion because he's going to get revenge on what he did to Emma. Yes, but Thomas didn't kill Emma, okay? Thomas was racing behind her, but he didn't actually kill Emma. Tate could not get that Michael treatment. I hope not. And Melanie says, hey to Victoria as well. Yes, welcome, Victoria. Um, Tate could get that Michael treatment. Yeah, I could see that happening. And if he does, that's all EJ's fault. So EJ's gonna get his because what he did is just unacceptable, and there's going to be consequences. Because first of all, this is a huge conflict of interest. That's number one. Number two, um, he's just targeting. I don't like that he's targeting a minor. It's just not right. He's taking out his frustrations because life isn't going the way he wants it on a minor. It's really, really, really messed up. Tate is 16 years old. That boy got his whole life ahead of him. Hey, David, welcome. David says, hi, Kyrie. So Nina tells the truth. Bobby Spencer gets memorialized. Steve Burton is returning. And finally, Sonny gets arrested for punching the living daylights out of Cyrus. Damn, what a week. Uh-huh. Harris, I think that Tate is going to get hurt in jail when Brady and Teresa visit him next week, January 8th to January 12th. And Kyrie, how you think Jason's going to return? Spider Quick, I think that Mr. Brennan has Jason. So that's what I think. And yeah, what a week, David. That indeed. But Sonny and Cyrus, that's going to be a good. Cyrus got what was coming to him, but Cyrus let Sonny do that on purpose to get Laura's sympathy. That's why Cyrus did that. And Spider Quake Melanie wants to know how you're doing today. But it's really good. It's really good to see you, Melanie. I had noticed your absence in the stream for a while. I was hoping. I'm glad that you're okay and back and better than ever. That's what I like that because I did. I was. It didn't kind of feel. It does. It doesn't feel right when you're gone for more than like a few days. It doesn't feel right without you. Outside of the member streams is different, but when you're not in the regular stream and Albert stream, you are missed because it just doesn't feel the same without you. I'm being honest. I ain't got to. I can call her what I want to call her. I was having a nice conversation with her, Spider Quake. So don't be telling me what to do. It's because. Hey, Miss Gee, how you doing? Yeah, but absolutely not. Finn needs to stay in his lane or suffer the consequences. Melanie says, at Kairos, I love Eric and Nicole, also known as Ericole. Together is going to reunite with their son, Jude, after Salone and Melinda get exposed. I can't wait until Salone and Melinda and EJ get what's coming to them. And Miss Gee says, good, and you? Are you behaving? Of course, I'm on my best behavior today. And hey, Double C, how are you today? Elizabeth looked like a 2 in the G. I wasn't laughing, I'm coughing. But looked like a 2. Now, come on. Elizabeth Weber is higher than a 2, okay? Now, Blaze is a 2. Blaze is a 2 out of 10. But yeah, Melanie. I mean, yes, Miss Gee, I'm on my best behavior, indeed. I haven't cussed yet. Don't talk about my Blaze. Oh, please. I'm not scared of you. Spider Quick, I am not intimidated by you one bit. So Blaze is just stays looking like the bottom of my shoe. I don't I'm glad that. Good. I'm glad you got that old boomer Dimitri off the show. Dimitri makes me sick. I can't believe I ever liked him. So all you did, you just did me a favor by getting rid of Dimitri. He was evil. He was, but stupid and spineless in the end. It means so much for you to say the sweetest compliment about me. I feel special. You should. Like I said, you definitely have a place in Albert Streams, and it didn't feel right without your purple hearts there when you were gone for like at least a good 4 days. I noticed. Brennan's next, buddy. Oh, please. But Mr. Brennan is still pure evil right now. So as long as Mr. Brennan don't give anything up, like because Melanie, what did you think about Dimitri giving up his life for Leo? For me, all that did was just take away all the goodwill that I had towards Dimitri. He just gave up his life for Leo, and then Leo didn't even want to tell the truth. Yeah, I mean, he tried to tell the truth, but stupid EJ punched him in the face. But speaking of that, EJ needs to pay for that too. But I thought Dimitri just wasted his life. And should be ashamed of himself. Ashamed, ashamed, ashamed. Just like Finn should be ashamed of himself. If he's not careful, Thomas is really conniving. So Thomas could find a way to mess with Finn's medical license. When you're a doctor, most doctors are supposed to be dang near that. So doctors are held to a high moral standing. So Finn going around talking about as long as he lives, he's going to do that and getting all extra confrontational and stuff like that, that's not a good look. I'm just saying, doctors are held to a high standard. So Thomas could easily get some shady patients to file a malpractice lawsuit against Finn, and Finn could lose his medical license. So he better tread carefully. And then as far as the Steffi thing, he might lose his marriage too. So, because Steffi, if that Dimitri should stay in Supermax to think about the people he has destroyed, so he won't be back anytime soon to Leo. That's true. That's true, Melanie. But the only thing I don't feel bad for is what Dimitri did to so you hate Dimitri now? Yep, I've turned against him because he gave up his life for Leo. So that just made him a waste of space. Megan DeMira would never approve of that. The only one I love unconditionally was Megan DeMira. So Dimitri is dead to me because of what he did. He gave up his life for Leo Stark. I'm like, are you crazy? And I'm glad he won't be back to Leo anytime soon. He could stay gone, but I hope Megan makes another appearance. If she finds a way to skate out of those charges against her. Megan, on the other hand, yeah, I prefer for her to do that. But I hope that Gabby stays gone. And I know last day on Earth Mystery Man, hey, how you doing today? I know that you're Team Finn. I already know that. Even though Finn was very out of line today. Well, actually, last day might not be on Team Finn after all because Finn was defending Hope. And we all know last day hates Hope. Hey, Tamika. And Tamika Roberts has joined us and said that she is Team Thomas all the way. Thank you. And then Melanie says, Kyrese, I love Nick and Sharon, also known as Schick, together to reunite with Noah and Faith, their children, because Sharon broke up with Chance today. I heard about that. I didn't watch it yet, but I definitely heard about that. So that should be good. So at least Nick will leave Adam and Sally alone. So I like that. But yes, I'm Team Thomas too. because Finn needs to take several thousand seats. But last day, did you watch The Bold and the Beautiful today? Because I kind of just spoke for you. Even though I don't know who either Finn or Tom is, I'm going to go with Thomas for the heck of it. Thank you, David. See, now that is loyalty right here. I'm going to pin your comment. Thank you, David. Thank you. You made my night. Just trust me, Finn was out of line. But on to General Hospital. But speaking of, since David's here in General Hospital, let's talk about Lois. Look, I spoke to my mom about it, and my mom said that she thinks that Lois is playing reverse psychology and trying to tell Sonny that dumping Nina is not really the best idea. But I'm not buying it so far because I was ready to give Lois the smoke. Don't mess with my new girl, Nina. It took me a long time for me and Nina to get into a good place right now because Nina is the pure underdog. So that's why I'm riding so hard for Nina. I have a question. Can I pick either one? Yeah, you could choose whoever you genuinely choose. I'm just saying. Now, my stance was I'm Team Finn, but don't get me wrong. Don't let me bully you. I'm not trying to bully you. Last day, so you get to have whoever you want. You can choose whoever you want. Whether you're Team Finn or Team Thomas, it doesn't matter to me. Okay? You are still my friend regardless. The great Nick and Sharon back together. Which one will cheat first? Thanks, man, for pinning my comment. Of course, you deserve that. That comment was a great one. I appreciate that loyalty. If Xander continues with this accusation with Emma, that could hurt hope for the future and the Forrester company. This would affect the company. It sure would, because it's not true. He didn't run her off the road. She just he was driving behind her, but he didn't run her off the road. So Finn needs to get his facts straight. And then that was really creepy and out of line when he said, as long as he lives, that Hope and Thomas. That's the part that really just pushed my final buttons. That was the part. Melanie says, I love Xander and Sarah, also known as Zara, back together with Victoria as a family, so my wish came true. I'm happy your wish came true. Is there an opinion? Well, I don't pick either one of those. Those idiots, they both suck. Exactly. That's good too. They do, because Finn. Like, do you know how inappropriate that is? As a married man, he said that to somebody else about someone else's wife. He will never have hope as long as Finn shall live, as long as Finn is breathing. Like, that is so inappropriate for a married man to say that about another woman. It's very inappropriate. Extremely inappropriate. Where's Valentine Castle? I'm probably crying about his breakup. And Melanie, I don't mind that Xander and Sarah are back together. I just feel like the story was very anticlimactic. Like, I'm not saying, like, why did they break them up to begin with? Like, she was pregnant with their baby, and then she went all the way to Chicago. She married that other dude because she was determined that Xander wasn't going to be in her life anymore. She did all that just to come back, and immediately they found out that Xander's the father as soon as the baby was born, and now they're back together. That's just that's a little anticlimactic for me, though, in my honest opinion. I feel like, but it's not the fault of Xander or Sarah, it's the fault of the writers. So I'm just saying that was very anticlimactic. They could have just, don't you believe they should have just stayed together that whole time then? There was no point of their breakup. And hey, Becky! Welcome. Finn poking Thomas, but Thomas stood firm. Finn lucky he get Thomas on his good behavior. Steffi would deal with him. Finn want to protect Hope, but he can't protect Steffi from Sheila. Exactly. Finn needs to take he needs to take every single seat in the stadium. He's been missing since Anna had that one scene with him. It's true, Becky. That's true, David. He stayed missing for a minute now. He's been missing. Kyrie Xander said that he has evidence that he saw Thomas chasing Emma in the parking lot because Emma was going to Liam and Hope to tell them that Beth is alive, but Thomas tailgated Emma. But there was no damage to Thomas's car. So that definitely, the thing that drove her, Thomas was definitely not the one that drove her off the cliff. That definitely never happened. Because we saw that on screen. Unless if it's a rewrite. But Thomas was certainly chasing after her. Now that is true. Is Valentine pouting? And then Becky says, hey to Melanie. Thomas sucks because, well, Thomas sucks at life. Finn sucks, not as much, but he did defend Hope, who sucks. I don't have a horse in this race. Now that I can see. Because Finn and Hope, like I want Finn to repeat that line that he said to Thomas right in front of Steffi though. As long as I shall live, that you will never have hope. Please repeat that line in front of Steffi. I want to see Steffi's reaction to Finn saying that line. Please. Say that line in front of Steffi. And I would really be satisfied with this story if Finn just gets to punch Thomas one good time. I mean, the other way around. Thomas gets to punch Finn one good time. Sorry, that was a typo. Thomas just punched Finn one good time. Hey, Cat Lady. Cat Lady is Team Thomas. Melanie says, Kyrie's Thomas was chasing Emma, but he watched her go off that clip and did not call 911 and just had that evil smirk on his face that he was happy when she died. Now that, yes, he did do. That is true. He did watch her die with a smile on his face. That was demented. So that is why Thomas deserves some of that smoke. Thank you. I do want to become a comedian. Nobody hurting my Thomas. Love my Thomas. Yes, exactly, Tamika. I'm sorry. That was just a typo. Hey, Shakira. David says, Kyrie, I will have to cut this short. My iPad is low on battery. See you next time. Have a great weekend, Kyrie. Thank you. You have a great weekend as well, David. Shakira says, hey to Melanie and hey to Becky D. Shakira says, hey to Kybrice. Yeah. Take care of that cough, by the way. Yeah, I took some cough medicine before the stream. So I've been coughing less today than I have other days, but I'm hoping this cough is mostly kicked by tomorrow. So I could just study all day. And hey, Solomon, welcome. So Sharon has dumped Chance. So that means Chance will officially be going to Summer by record time. I think Chance and Summer could make a okay couple. Kyrie said, I hate Thomas with a purple passion, and I'm Team Finn because I know Xander's going to get Finn to hate Thomas even more. And Finn's marriage going to sink like the unsinkable Titanic. Squeeze a fresh lemon and add some organic raw honey. Will do the trick. Thank you. Solomon says, Kyrie, I am Team Thomas. Finn seems a bit obsessed with Thomas and is coming off as weird. Yep. Yeah, I agree. At this point, the only explanation would be is Liam wearing a Finn mask? Has Liam resorted to being that desperate? Thomas, I'm sorry, just comes across as a desperate loser. The dude is okay with a woman wearing his ring around her neck, which honestly looks stupid and childish to me, and he's just trying to commit bigamy. Mm-hmm. It's true. Um, and Becky says, yes, 100%. Miss Gee, honey does the trick. Yep, I'll get me some honey tomorrow. I sure will. Hopefully by Monday. Kyrie said, and I know in my heart that it's not over with Kyle and Summer back together to reunite with Harrison as a family in 2024. I respect that, but I'm sorry. I never really liked how Summer tried to take Tara's place when that was never supposed to be the case. Remember, Kyle's deal with Ashton was Ashton will relinquish custody if Kyle puts his differences aside with Tara to let Tara still visit with Harrison. So I don't like how Harrison acts like. Tamika says, but we know about Finn and we know about Thomas' flaws and wrong. But we know about Finn. Uh-huh. I know that Finn almost let Kelly drown on his watch. Remember that? Liam is back laughing his butt off at Finn. Uh-huh. I like Sharon's dream episode, but I could have done without the Chance and Summer scenes. At least they finally acknowledged Billy and Phyllis. Hey, Becky D, old school remedy. Mm-hmm. But yes, I am going to get some honey tomorrow because this cough got to go. I got some studying to do. Since luckily I have 2 more days off before I have to go back to work. Kyrie, you know Scarlett on WWE, she went brunette. Uh, I got to watch B&B again. Yeah. At last day, yes, that was very creepy. Thomas proposed to a woman who was still married at least until the divorce is finalized, at least. I can't, and then Spider-Quake states that he can't type for crap. Well, we all have our challenges. In my country, Granada, we take shots of rum with honey and lemon, and that cough gone. All right, y'all giving me that good stuff. I'm definitely gonna do that tomorrow. Ooh, Spider Quick, I saw that she looks good. Also, Authors of Pain is back with Paul Elwin. And Becky D says, last day said thank you to Becky D. Yeah. Thomas knew that was BS to propose to Hope. There was no way in the world that Hope was ever going to say yes to Thomas. No way. And then Spider Quick said she's a hot brunette. Solomon says Jason Thompson and Michelle Stafford had a little bit of chemistry together. Not that much chemistry, but it still comes across as natural and not forced. And then Melanie says, I knew when Xander came back for his time to shine, he's going to have Thomas pay for Emma, but it's a setup for Liam and Hope's reunion and put Thomas back to his dark side. But if Thomas does go back on the dark side, he's going to target Finn. Finn is going to be his target. And then Becky says that whiskey, I use honey for many things. The honey will work by itself or with a spoon of whiskey mixed in. Mm-hmm. Guys, look up Scarlett WWE on your phone. I know who Scarlett is, I think. Oh, she's brunette now? That's what you're saying? But Liam is benefiting from Finn and Steffi's marriage. Liam is laughing and waiting for the shoe to drop. Kyrie's is gonna be set. It's gonna set for Liam and Hope to get back together because Brad Bell does not want Thomas to be happy. Yes. And then Solomon says, I wouldn't mind if they put Billy and Phyllis back together. Phyllis, leave Danny alone, and Billy and Chelsea are weird. I got that Ray and nephew on deck. Melanie Corley, you're still on the Hope and Liam train. Yeah. Finn is starting to show his mama side. Watch for Finn crazy to pop up. Cause I'm just saying, Finn going after Thomas is self-sabotage for his marriage. Cause there's no way in the world that Steffi's gonna choose him over Thomas. That's just flat out not gonna happen. So Finn might as well just throw that white flag, because when was the last time we saw Sheila? Liam makes me need nap. I can't stand Liam, but at least Liam has solid reasons to hate Thomas. I'm just saying, he does. But Finn, on the other hand, is just out of nowhere. HHH booking WWE well. He made a fatal four-way for a Royal Rumble match. How do you feel if Tucker and Phyllis get together? They'll probably bring out the worst in each other. When Finn said to Thomas, are you going to drive me off a cliff? That was a good line. That is what Thomas does, drive people off cliffs. No, he didn't. But someone might drive Finn off of a cliff if he keeps pushing it. But if they put Hope and Liam back, it wouldn't work because the same cycle and Hope's mind going to be on Thomas. That's true. Not to mention, she'll probably be pregnant by Thomas by then. I'm surprised her birth control is working so good right now. Facts, Kyrie. Finn and EJ getting on my nerves. Yes, they're getting on my last nerve. My extremely last nerve. I'm already fragile. Melanie says that last day, Brad Bell is setting it up for Liam and Hope reunion, and Thomas will be back to his dark side after Xander came back to get revenge. That's a good possibility. And then Solomon says, Melanie, Tucker, and Phyllis deserve each other. And then Double C says, Finn's becoming the little puke. Liam has pretty of a reason to hate Thomas, as does Xander. Thomas legitimately ruins Xander's life. No. Xander knew the secret before Thomas did, though. That's a fact. Xander knew the secret before Thomas did. So he could miss me with all this extra outrage when he knew before Thomas did. It's impossible, Mel, said Shakira. Guys, just... Ooh, Lord. Let me pull up my notes for General Hospital. But Sonny then got himself locked up. His son just walked up in there. And that officer came in and put them handcuffs on him. But Sonny will be out. He's gotten away with way more in his past. So I'm not worried about that. He said Brad Bell was horrible at his job. That is true. That doesn't surprise me. Wasn't Mr. Bell going to write Finn off, and the fans wanted him. Well, now Bell will write Finn to aggravate the audience. You miss Ron talking about, I hope Deacon hides Sheila's birth control. And every day he finds new ways of Sheila's birth control. Hey, Melanie, do you believe that Sheila's on birth control? Because Ron doesn't want Sheila on birth control anymore. Sonny beat the crap out of Cyrus, and Tate gonna get beat up next week. Poor Tate. I know. I feel so bad for Tate. Because apparently Sheila Carter is still on birth control. So Ron told us to make sure we go to Brad Bell to make sure that Sheila Carter gets no more birth control, so she can get pregnant naturally by Deacon. All the love and hope get from Thomas and that awakening she get, I don't think she would go back to Liam. Them loving Thomas give the hope Liam could not do hope that. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I don't think that Sheila's going to have a baby by Deacon because he has not got exactly. I think you, me, and everybody else except for Ron is on that same page. But Ron will not give up until he gets Sheila to have those babies. When Sheila already has 5 kids. At this point in time, I'm willing to believe Thomas didn't murder Emma if I'm given actual proof in the writers that's not just what the cops said. Everyone knows cops on soaps suck and have triplets. Melanie, it's medically impossible, even on soaps. LOL, Sheila pregnant. Sheila pregnant. It's funny. That is hilarious. That really is funny. Imagine that the new people that are walking into my stream for the very first time and they hear out of my mouth that I said Sheila Carter is pregnant, is going to become pregnant in triplets. They'd be like, what the heck is going on up in here? Not just one baby, 3 baby triplets. I'm like, wow. Good evening. Hey, Danny Bear. Happy New Year. We just talking about Sheila and the triplets. Tate did nothing wrong, but EJ does vendetta against poor kid with no apparent reason. Not just 5. Melanie says, at Kyrie's, I'm a romantic at heart. That Eric and Nicole, also known as Erico, together with Jude and Xander and Sarah. Zara, together with Victoria. Am I right? Yeah, they're definitely going to be back together. But like I said, at least with Eric and Nicole, that's more of a story of them getting back together. But Xander and Sarah, that just feels that it was very anticlimactic. That's all. And Danny Bear 87 says, I'm all for Sheila's triplets. It's medically impossible for Sheila to have a child. A woman in her 60s cannot have a child. Not without help. So we need an IVF or something. Because, ooh. And then Danny Bear says, hey, Melanie and Shakira. Yep. That's just. Sheila is 60 years old. Her having a child with 50-year-old Deacon would be beyond ridiculous. If the writers made us sit through that, LOL Sheila with her 3 babies. Finn need to leave Thomas alone. Finn need to go home and practice how to make love. He is sloppy when it comes to that part. He ain't putting that good love in the way Thomas be putting it down on Hope. So he think he gonna, like Ron said, if Tabitha, an old witch, can have a baby. Oh, Lord. Hello, everyone. I'm not going to say crazy stuff, Kyrie's. I'll be good. Yes, welcome, Darby. Darby promises to be on his best behavior. He will just hit that like button, right? King Darby. Danny Bear says, hey, Darby. And Shakira says, hey, Darby. Then Darby says, yes. Okay, that's good. But I'm happy that today was Wendy's last day. I cannot stand that woman. Melanie, what did you think about Wendy? I don't like Wendy. Do you like Wendy, Melanie? I don't like her. That's the only thing Hope want from Thomas, the good sex, and that's it. Uh-huh. That's all she feels she need. She can't think of anything else. Thomas and Hope ignite the screen when they make love. It's epic hot love. They go all in. They sure do. Even though I wish, hey, Kyrie, how are you interested in that? Also, do you find Hope attractive? Hope look better than Wendy. Wendy will be back next. No! Don't put that out in the universe. They got the wrong date, or they edited that part out of her coming back. Boo, Wendy, boo. Exactly. Oh, I guess they could hook Finn up with that mannequin that Thomas had. The one that looked like Hope. I hope Wendy don't come back. I need a break from her. Exactly. We all need a break. Mm-hmm. And then Shakira says Hope is average. It's true, Hope is average, but when her and Thomas are getting their freak on, it's good. But Wendy is way below average. She make me sick. But Wendy is Darby's number one fan. And Darby is Wendy's number one fan. Hey, Monique, welcome. Monique says, Team Thomas all the way. Does Finn not remember if it had not been for Thomas, Liam would have been raising Finn's son? Uh-huh. And then they said that mannequin story was awful. Passions was real to me, damn it. And then Melanie says, Kyrese, I don't like Trip and Wendy together, but I know for next week whether Wendy stays or not. Ugh. And then Danny Bear says, Passions was real to me, damn it. Oh, wow, that was funny. Yes, sir. Wendy makes me wrinkle in my jeans, Kyrese. Darby is something else. I know she do. And then Shakira says Wendy, and Trip and Wendy are boring to me. Yes, they are. They're extremely boring. I'm just saying, go to China, go with your old ass daddy. I hope he have. I hope she has. She just stays there for the rest of her life and never comes back on my screen. I wish Thomas would have told Finn, if I was the old Thomas, you wouldn't be breathing. On Passions, that mannequin would have came to life. Mm-hmm. But what have Thomas done to Finn? Have to remember he be gone, but Thomas and Steffi are forever siblings. Uh-huh. And Monique says, hey, Becky D, Melanie, and everyone in the chat. And then last day says the Hope mannequin was a terrible story, but I got to give Matthew credit for being able to do it, because if someone asked me to kiss a mannequin on TV, I would say no immediately. And then Becky D says LOL, Monique, and then Melanie says, I hate Teresa with a purple passion because she's a hypocrite of keeping the secret that Xander is Victor's son, not Alex, but acts like a Mother Teresa about Tate going to jail. You go, Melanie. I'm going to highlight that comment. I'm going to pin that message. I love it. And then Darby says, Wendy needs a bad boy, not boring ass Trip. I know that's right. So you rock her world, Darby. You go over there, but you make sure you do that in China off my camera and off my screen, so I don't have to throw up. Passions was a phenomenal show. How that got canceled, but Bold and Beautiful still on is a crime. How long is Donna gonna be with Eric before she realized that even at his old age, he's not dying anytime sooner? She can't get that money, because he ain't putting another ring on that finger. Finn has been taken over by Liam. That's our running theory. I think that Liam kidnapped Finn somehow. The real Finn is being held hostage. Okay, Darby's gonna give me nightmares, but I still have to read this comment anyways. He said that I got a Wendy mannequin, Kyrie's. LOL. Yes, last day. Passions was amazing, and I still hate DirecTV and NBC for that. You right, Solomon. Donna won't be getting a dime of that money. Terry said, I got good news that Stacey as Kristen DeMera is coming back next week with going off on Brady. The show did great with teens, but failed in the older audience. And after a while, NBC gave up and pulled the plug. Well, I don't know why, because the teens is usually what they want. And Danny Bear says, yeah, Kristen's back. She's back better than ever. Kristen DeMera is back, baby. She's back. Awesome. I hope she sticks her foot up EJ's behind. I do not like EJ right now. I hate him with a purple-red passion. He need a good old-fashioned beatdown. Someone needs to take him to the woodshed and beat him up. True, Mel. I like Teresa, but she's a hypocrite, but like old Teresa better. That's the general consensus. I would love Peacock forever if they brought back Passions. All right. We got to go send a little pitch over to Solomon Payne. We'll give it time. We've got to get over it eventually. But that old Santa Claus Cyrus finally got what was coming to him for kidnapping my Ava. And the way Sonny beat up Cyrus is the way they should have let Ava beat up Betty. So I still am mad that Betty got away with that slap. Danny Bear, weren't you upset as well that Betty got away with that slap? Sonny whooped Cyrus and he whooped that ass. The way Ava should have been allowed to beat up Betty. I'm glad. Monique says, I'm glad Steffi had that conversation with Hope. No, Darby, I will not be letting it go. I'm going to hold a grudge against Betty until the end of time. I told you 40 years from now, I could be halfway, 60, 80 years from now when I'm halfway dead, I'm still going to bring up that slap. My chica, Kristen's back. Yeah. Melanie says Brian Gaskill as Seth is joining the Young and the Restless next week, January 8th to January 12th. That it's a mystery he comes back, but was on General Hospital spinoff Port Charles as Rafe Covage. All right. And then Solomon says Kyrie's passions couldn't compete with the big soap operas like Young and The Restless and Bald and Beautiful. It costs lots of money to make a soap opera, so it, they must have thought it wasn't worth it. And Tamika says, I would love to Bald to recast Ridge Forrester's father or his brother as a brutal um, tycoon to shake up the Forrester and Spencer family. And then listening to Hope and Steffi talk, it's always listening to a dumbass talking to another dumbass. I just wish it would be over. How any man come up with either one of these women is a mystery to me. Well, Steffi, I could see. OMG, I love Brian. Port Charles was awesome. And Becky D says, please take a second, tap that like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm and share the video, share the channel with new people. Yes, we have 17 people, 11 likes. So if you're enjoying the stream, please hit that like button. That does help keep this momentum going. I appreciate every last one of you. And then Danny Bear says passions and all the other soaps. And Darby is already on that BS, but I'm going to read his comment anyways. It says Betty is nearly 6 feet over little ass Ava. Betty would mug Ava for her scotch money. Please. Ava will F Betty up. It's the truth that Teresa is going to get exposed for deception and keeping Alex away from Justin and Xander, being the son of victors. Yep. Oh, Teresa going to the jailhouse. Steffi is at least beautiful. I will give her that, but she comes with a lot of drama. And then Monique says, Nick gets on my nerves. He's always trying to find ways for Adam to go dark. I agree, Mel, and she needs to get exposed. Danny Bear says, I'll be glad when Teresa and Constantine are gone. Alex can go with them. Yes. But EJ was so bad today, he made both Brady and Alex look likable in comparison. So kudos to the actor. Because that actor is really making us hate EJ's guts. But I think old players like Solomon and or other people that's been watching Days of Our Lives way longer are probably used to EJ's shenanigans. What are you smoking, Kyrie's? You know you shouldn't be smoking while you're sick, Kyrie's. Ow, ow, ow. Ava was send the help to F Betty up, Kyrie's. Ow, ow, ow. That's right. Ava will drag Betty like she stole something. Like that was the scab writers that effed up on that, allowing Betty to get away with slapping my boo Ava. EJ has always been an ass. Yeah, so like I was saying, like Danny Bear or Solomon that's been watching that for a long time, they're probably used to EJ's shenanigans, but people like me and Albert that are just watching the show now, that's probably why that's gonna do that. They're probably used to EJ's nonsense. Because you do watch Days, right, Solomon? I think he does. But hey, hello, Gemini, and Gemini says hello to everybody else in the chat. Ava would ask Carly to put the beat down on Betty for Avery's sake only. Hello. Nah. Ava could beat down Betty. We both know that. Finn quick to listen to a stranger, but he got something coming to him. Yes, he do. LOL cough. You laughing at my sickness? How dare you, Darby? You sadist. Yet Darby promised he'd be on his best behavior. James Scott EJ would have been more logical to where his anger would be. He would immediately blame Tate. Mm-hmm. But cause EJ's a punk. Why won't he just go? He knows that Stefan, Ava, and Clyde are to blame for this. Ava would need a ladder to smack Betty in the face. Please. You act like Betty ain't no bag of bones. Please. That Betty got all bones on her body. I've seen Betty with her shirt. Never mind. I, yep, I've seen Betty in a bikini. Um, that girl ain't nothing but bones, okay? Ava will whoop that ass if she wanted to. What was that? I forgot about double C. EJ kidnapped John Black and took his kidneys and gave it to his father, so it doesn't shock me what he does. Exactly. Ava ain't doing ass. Let's see. Because I still think that it was Betty that killed Austin. Because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Unless they do some stupid last minute rewrite. And then Melanie says, Kyrese, how do you feel that Constantine noticed John's eyes that making it a story on the pawn as John? I wasn't watching back then, so I don't know much about John other than he's old. So I'm interested in seeing that unfold. Stacy Heideck was crazy as Patty on Young and the Restless. What we know about Finn, we need to dig up some files on him. We all know he'd show up. Finn needs to take a couple of seats back because Thomas could go rogue on him. Mm-hmm. Finn is going to be that classic example of fuck around and find out. We saw what happened to Charlotte on General Hospital. She thought she was going to go after big and bad Anna Devane unscathed. But her little ass effed around and found out. Becky D, yes, he's coming back next week. January 8th to January 12th. Um, but yes, Tamika, we need to dig up dirt on Finn. You and me need to team up, and we're going to dig up some dirt on him. We sure is. We will bring Finn down to his knees. Finn thought he was going to do that. But I like the temporary maxi. I mean, I hope we get to see Kristen Storms play out the Bobby grief scenes. But LOL Curry's all you know about John is he's old. It's true. Never poke a bear could bite Finn behave. You're being warm. Seriously, Curry, do you think that Alex can beat up EJ? I said, hell no, that money has gotten to Alex head. He's delusional. Danny Bear says John is old and sexy. Old, yes. Sexy, I'm not sure about that. Curry, I'm finally going to ask the question I've been trying to avoid for so long. What is so appealing about Hope and Thomas? What am I missing? I don't see how they're sexy together. They were sexy that one time. I don't know about their office hookups, but when they were going at it for 4 days in a row, that made me hot. I'm just saying. I know the reason why Brian Gasco is coming to Young and the Restless next week, January 8th to January 12th. So you want to know why he is on? To support that drunk Nikki. Because I could have sworn I read that somewhere that it's to support that old drunk. Sexy has been partied with John. I gotta highlight this comment now. That is funny. Derby is hilarious. Darby says Sexy has parted ways with John 10 years ago. Danny and What? And then Danny Bear says, what? No, Darby, John is a silver fox. White hair doesn't make everyone look sexier. They say Victor Newman from... I almost threw up reading that one. That man ain't sexy. Who the hell said that? They need an optometrist and an optician. But if Steffi hear that Finn said to Hope, she would have wiped the floor with his ass the floor. She sure would have. Danny Bear, how do you think that Steffi's gonna react when she hears that as long as Finn's breathing, Thomas will never be with Hope? How is Steffi gonna do that? Gonna react to that? Sexy is a matter of perspective. It's about where you are looking from. Now he's old. Kyrie, I watched 4 Days of the Devil Couple in July. It was so ugly and horrible. It made me stop watching Bold and the Beautiful for 3 months. For 3 months, I did not watch the Bold and the Beautiful. Finn's gonna die. Finn gonna die. Kyrie, the reason that Brian Gaskell as Seth is going is because he's going to be in an AA meeting where he is going to comfort Nikki, but I do not. Oh, dear God, no. Dear God, no. We do not need that. No love triangle. Old Nikki do not need no more love scenes. Steffi gonna be mad at Finn. Oh, yes. She gonna stick her foot up his behind. She is not playing with him. I'm just saying, Finn must have forgot that feeling when he was crying like a little bitch. Remember that? Remember when Finn was crying? More power to you, Kyrie. If you can find Hope attractive, honestly, I commend you for that. I just don't see it. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Hope is not really my ideal. I'm just saying. But Thomas warned Finn, if I was with Thomas, I would have record his ass. Finn is out of order. Steffi gonna rack him. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Like Shakira said earlier, Hope is average at best. But I'm just saying, that was the only time she was hot, was during her initial first love scenes with Thomas. Because maybe it was only because the first time. Danny Bear says Hope is gorgeous. Ooh. Nikki should get some from Steph. I'm sure it's been a good while since she got some D. Got some good D. I'm too sick to try to do the Victor voice. He'd be like, if Victor heard you, Danny Bear, my darling. Nah, I'll leave that to DC. He'll do that. Thomas is handsome, says Tamika. Hey, don't be putting down, and Solomon says, hey, don't be putting down Victor down now. He gives Nikki that good vitamin D thing. And then last day says Kyrie, no. Sorry. No Nikki sex scenes. Yes, please. We don't need to see that. Now, if we want to see some sex scenes with some elderlies, then we can see Aunt Jordan getting it on with a prison guard. You tell me that wouldn't be hot, Darby. Seeing Aunt Jordan get her freak on with a prison guard. Oh, yeah, Melanie, I never got to ask you. What do you think of Aunt Jordan? And Melanie says, at Kyrie's, I am heartbroken that Nicole lost her son, but he is alive with Eric, the real father. And now Holly is in a coma, but will be reunited with Eric, Jude, and Holly as a family. I cannot wait for that. Salone's going down in flames with gasoline panties on. Mustache can only put on a suit and be an ass. Nikki gets no love. I love it, Danny Bear. I love it. And then Solomon says, yes, and I'm with Victor. Lord, I can't wait for this cold to go away. No Jordan Howard sex scenes. I'll agree, Mel. Brooke comes out shady and a hypocrite. She show one side and the other side is like, I cannot stand Brooke Logan. Those Logan sisters can't be trusted. They are snakes. They are manipulative. They're selfish. They are poisonous. They are just horrible women. But I would really love to see Aunt Jordan on Young and the Restless getting her freak on with the prison guard. That would be hot. Make sure it's fresh out of the prison shop. Let me stop. I'm just saying that to mess with Darby now. But that's good. Brooke is fake talking about she cares about Thomas. Girl, stop. You know what? This is the latest pinned comment. Yo, y'all is really making me happy with these comments tonight. Y'all been saying things on point all night. Melanie, Darby, David, and now Danny Bear. Melanie says, I hate Jordan with a purple passion to torment Victor, Nikki, and Ice Princess and Nick because of her vendetta that Victor treated her sister. But I loved her for that. I'm sorry. I loved her. I love Jordan. Jordan's back. Sweet. I'm going to be watching Young and the Restless more this week. Now, she's not this year. No, she's not back yet, but I'm hoping that we get to see her making love in a prison scene. That would be hot. Because I know Aunt Jordan could put it down in the bedroom. What is Luna and Lee and Poppy's last name? I told Kyrice the other night, Victor and Nikki probably go upstairs to kiss mostly, and when they do have relations, Victor probably tries to drive and falls on top on Nick. That's funny. I would like to see Lee with Eric to give Brooke a beat down. Anything that gives Brooke a beat down, I'm here for it. But when she pretended to care about Thomas, I'm like, come on, you know you need to stop lying. Jordan deserves everything for sticking it to the mustache and Nikki. There we go again. There's another pinned comment. You're on a roll. Shoot. I'm ready to make you the moderator. Honestly, with Hope's new haircut, she was trying to Marilyn Monroe. This is what my friend's grandpa said. The moment he saw Hope's new haircut, she's the uglier version of Marilyn Monroe. As Solomon says, she's laughing at what Nikki said. And then I love RJ and Luna together, but this is to set up a love triangle for RJ, Luna, and Zende. Yep, I can see that. Hope can't pull off short hair or long hair. Last day, do not like Hope. Hope is the dope. Just like Albert loves to say, Katie baby. Oh, come on. You know I love me some Katie baby. That's Katie baby. Katie baby. I'm like, that is so cringe every time he says it. But it wore me down and it became funny. Zende could steal Luna, then break up with her, really commit to being the ass they're writing him. Everything about Hope offend me. She's the only character soap opera I've ever legitimately hated. Well, you know I legitimately hate Brooke and Nick Newman and Nikki Newman and many others and Gabby. Do Jack and Diane even still make love? Yes, unfortunately. Ooh. I remember the love scene like, ugh. Their love scene, matter of fact, makes me want to take some more cough medicine. Because I'm about to get real sick in a second just thinking about that love scene. Ooh, I should have gotten some Pepto Bismol for that. Ugh. Yes, it wasn't that long ago. Ew, there's a Jack and Diane love scene. Ooh, God, yeah. Ooh, that was traumatizing. How do you feel about Nick and Sharon back together? As long as he stays out of Adam and Sally's way, then I'm good with it. And as long as Nick could keep it in his pants this time, because we all know Nick Newman is a man hoe. Damn those Nozawa sisters. Ooh, that was painful. That was a painful reminder. And then Danny Bear says, "I want Sharon and Nick back together." Well, you're about to get your wish. But I want Nick to keep it in his pants this time. Because I don't forgive him for cheating on Sharon, even though I wasn't watching at that time. At least the Newman, Brooke, and Gabby are played by talented people. And Nika doesn't have a screen presence. She's just bland and unappealing. You tell her last day. And then Danny Bear says, "Yay!" But what else happened on Bald and the Beautiful today? Because Finn got most of my attention. Let me see. When you find that when you get older, taking medicines like Pepto Bismol gets easier, Kyrie's. I take my Pepto Bismol plenty of times. Shoot, all of 2022, I had to have a bunch of Pepto Bismol. Why Poppy pretending she don't remember Bill? She knows she remember that good loving. I was watching when Nick was cheating with Phyllis. I wanted to whoop his ass. Yep. I would be fine with Nick going back to Sharon, but only if he behaved and stopped his cheating. Yep. That's all I'm saying. He need to keep it in his pants this time. As long as he could do that. Kyrie's rocking the Joe shirt. AEW World Champion. That's right. Joe. I am so proud of him because I remember I didn't have any faith that he would be the one to dethrone MJF, but I was wrong because Samoa Joe did just that. At Kyrie's Melissa Ordway, as Abby Newman hinted that she is going to share more scenes with Connor Floyd as Chancellor, so we could see a reunion on the Young and the Restless. So, all right now. And then Danny Bear says Samoa Joe is AEW champ. Woohoo! Yep, he sure is. He's the AEW World Champion. And then Darby says, "I'm surprised Albert don't take Pepto Bismol as much as ramen and hot sauce as he does." And then, Melanie asked me a really good question. I can't wait to answer this one. How do you feel about Daniel cheating on Lily with Heather? Well, for starters, I want to tell you how I feel about Heather. I came up with a new name for her, Heather the Heathen. That Heather Heathen woman, she can't be trusted. Okay? She didn't want Danny. Yep, Danny cheated. He's been making out with Heather the Heathen. I can't stand that woman. And Daniel get on my nerves with that. But Albert calls See, now Darby kind of repeated what Albert said. Now, half of this statement is true. Daniel is an okay looking scumbag like his father Danny, but his father Danny is a good man. Daniel, on the other hand, is a piece of crap. Daniel, he's a crap. He's a piece of poop for cheating on Lily with Heather the Heathen. Like, gross. Why would you want to downgrade like that? When Lily is a good woman, she only had to leave because the actress is on maternity leave and because and the character just wanted to check on her daughter Maddie. But now you want to be cheating on this trick that you begged to give her a job and she put her insecurity aside. My first name is Daniel and I'm ashamed of Daniel. As you should be. Brooke so fake she was talking about, oh, Thomas is on his best behavior, please. But her behavior was worse than Thomas. Exactly. When Brooke done slept with everybody. Which is stranger because Mariah only dated men before Tessa. What we talking about? Oh, because I know I missed one. Solomon said the only woman in Genoa City that Nick hasn't touched yet is his mother, his sister, Mariah and Tessa, Chloe, Lily, Lauren, and Elena. I'm surprised he hasn't tapped Elena yet. And I'm really surprised he hasn't been with Lily yet. But Chloe, that's no surprise. I mean, that's why Chloe is with her gay husband. Because who are we kidding? He like Kevin can't even pull off a convincing bisexual. Like, no. Cause I don't know if y'all know this, but Adam Huss, the one who's playing Not My Nicholas on General Hospital, he's gay in real life. He's married and all. But you would never know that in his scenes with Ava and Esma. Like you would never even tell. He's that good of an actor. But Kevin on Young and the Restless / Leo, who are we fooling here? What bug does RJ have his butt up about Bill for throwing his daddy off the helicopter? And he never liked Bill when they were married before. But that's probably what it is for throwing his daddy off the helicopter. And then all he did with Steffi. So is Luke Spencer in real life? What? Wait, what? Anthony Gary is gay in real life? Hold up. Hold the phone. I ain't never heard that. I gotta verify that. Hold the phone. Let's see. Has there been any photos of him with a guy on? Bill threw Rich out of a helicopter. Ha ha! I love Bill even more now. Yeah. I got good news. Brian Datilla as Lucas Horton will be back next week, January 8th to January 12th. Yeah, you could tell Kevin is fruitier than a strawberry, but the person that plays Michael on Y&R surprised me. I would have never guessed he was gay. I know that surprised me too. On Soap Dirt was a picture of him and his partner. What? And then Danny Bear says, "Yay, Lucas is back." Eric would come back as a different man. Everyone takes covers a different Eric first. One going out is Ridge. Ridge is worried about the man that coming back. Yeah, but I'm just saying. I don't know who they fooling. And then when they finally, because I know the actor playing Kevin has wanted them to make his character gay for years. So if they finally do decide to cave to his will and give him a gay love interest, I hope that they write in the story that Chloe's always known that, and that's why she always has time to obsess over Adam, because she always knew that her husband was gay. They just were married for cover. Because I'm just saying. Terrence, when do you think Leah will expose Salon on stealing Eric and Nicole's son? Because it's getting old like a broken record, Leo not saying anything. Lucas is back. Uh, they're talking about Days of Our Lives, Lucas. Not Lucas GH, but Lucas on GH is coming back, Spider-Quake, for Bobby's memorial. They honestly should have made Kevin bisexual years ago. The cat's out of the bag now. We know he liked men. Nah, but he's not even see, I'm bisexual. He's just outright gay. He don't look convincingly want women. He's just outright gay. There ain't no genuine attraction. Like, you cannot picture Kevin fucking a woman convincingly. Just come on. Just stop it. I prefer Brad over Lucas. He's boring. But he is coming back for Bobby. It's true. I can see Leo doing it with a woman just for fun. Yeah, I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. But we shall see that play out. But no wonder why Chloe has nothing to do but obsess over Adam, because she ain't getting laid. I mean, you ain't got like a. What's up with Carter and Katie? You mean Katie baby? That's Katie baby. Katie baby. Um, it was hinted that Tripp mentioned Charlie dead, but it's clear that Mike Manning as Charlie Dell was returning as the same character or a different one on Days of Our Lives. Yeah. But one thing do you mean Katie baby, Tamika? Yeah, that's Katie baby. That's Katie baby. I can see Leo banging one of the women on Brady. Days not Brady. On Days not Brady. Talking about Brady, he gonna go after EJ, right? Rightfully so. Yep, we know you're talking about Katie on Bold and the Beautiful. My friend Albert Bostic, he always likes to he also does the streams as well. I'm not sure if you've been on one of his streams yet, but mainly to get under my skin, because he knows I don't like any of the Logan sisters. He always calls her Katie baby. He's like, so every time I say something bad about Katie, he's like, oh, come on. Oh, come on, Kyrus. You know I love Katie. That's Katie baby. That's Katie baby. But yeah, Katie and Carter. But I knew you were talking about Katie and Carter. I never liked them as a couple. Never have. Victoria got 4 kids alive now. Carter and Quinn had that fire chemistry. I'm gonna tell you what I think about this comment, Darby. What? What'd you say? I love who? That's what I thought. Albert's a bigger simp than teacher. Since Darby wants to be posting a bunch of lies. That's what I thought about that lie. Darby, damn, Daniel. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. Last day still. No, he doesn't. He's joking right now. I hate Daisy with a blue passion. Last day still hates Dart. No, I already read that. And then Solomon's response to Shakira says she only cares about Claire. Does she even remember her son JT? Her son with JT yet Reed. When Katie finds out Bill is tongue wrestling with Poppy, she will have a meltdown. Queen Ava was looking nice yesterday. Yes, she was. With her pink that she had on, she was looking good. She was looking good. So come on, Darby. Are you going to come in with a better lie? I know you're not done yet. Kyrie's asleep with all three Logan sisters like the Wicked Witches of Eastwick. Uh-huh. Good one. We all know next week Ava and Not My Nicholas going to have hate sex. I don't think so. I heard that Rory Gibson as Noah Newman is returning on The Young and The Restless and hope that he does not reunite with Audra but help Nick and Sharon together at his parents to reunite. You know what I meant by that, right? And when Brooke sees that ring around Hope's neck, she's going to pass out. All three Logans, imagine how many STDs you can get. Ooh, child. I would never leave the hospital. No, explain it to me, Mikey. I always wanted Trip from Days to play a recast Noah. You got the blonde hair like Sharon. Where is my queen, Jessica? I don't want to see Carly and Jason. I never saw a couple relationship. It's been like bro and sis relationship to me. At last day, I'm sorry with all my heart of us having arguments, but you are still my friend. Last day, Melody says you're still her friend. That's sweet of you, Melanie. I think he likes you too in his own way. Um, I want Jason and Sam. Noah Newman was always boring to me. Then Melanie says at Derby, Noah is returning. And then Spider Quick says I'm Queen Mel's. And then Spider Quick thought he was going to get an epic reaction out of me, but that's all he got. And if he types that again, I'm going to put him in timeout for about 10 minutes because I could be that petty. Hey, Darby, that's not my name. My name is Michael. It's only ever been Michael my whole life. On YouTube, it's Last Day. Your name is Daniel. The damn Daniel was a joke. Then I hope he brings a personal with him this time. A personality with him this time, Melanie. He's talking about thing. And then Spider-Quake says, shh. But you say one more thing about you loving those Logan sisters, and I promise you, you will be on timeout for the next 10 minutes. Test me. Because I am that petty. Darby, don't you ever influence this. Okay. Let's see. Put user in timeout. Should I time him out for 10 minutes? Now, I decided to cancel it. Since I know it's just past your bedtime and that's why you're acting out. And I already made my point when I deleted both of your comments anyways. Oh, now you want me to actually do that. Okay. Ha! At Kyrese, I am sorry with all my heart for we said mean things to each other and we are still friends. Of course, we will always be friends, Melanie. We had our ups and downs, but we're good. We will always be friends. Don't you worry about that. I apologize for anything if I've ever said anything that upset you in the past. I apologize too. Darby, okay, but that's just what I do. I get really annoyed when people call me anything that's not Michael in my real life. It's not my bad as if you called me Mikey. Tamika, Sheila will be waiting for the shoe to drop. Is Sheila really Finn's mom? Well, the way he's acting, I would say so. Oh, Spiderquake, did you have anything else to say? Huh? You could say it on your alternative account. Wanted to show Spiderquake who the boss is. God, the Logans are the best. Okay. But that's why you got put on timeout. Because you thought you could play with me. Spiderquake thought we were equals. Audra's switching from man to man. I guess she'll be with Victor next. Boss Jessica isn't here? I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm keeping this stream open for another... You are forgiven because I'm a sweet, loving, caring, beautiful, and good-hearted queen, so all is forgiven, yes. The same. Like I said, Albert streams are not the same without you, and you are always welcome in any one of my streams that I do. You will always be welcome. Stay up another 30 minutes. Don't be like a boomer boss stick. Yeah, I'm staying until 12 o'clock. Wow. Yeah, I'm staying until 12. That's the plan. Because I'm hoping the Queen Jessica makes a brief appearance within that time. But if she don't, I understand. And then Lasta says, at Spiderquake, you don't have school tomorrow. Nope, because it's a Saturday. Unless he got detention, which I wouldn't be surprised if Spiderquake, with the mouth that he got, I wouldn't be surprised if he had detention. Because look at him. He'd be kissing up to the Logan sisters. I remember now, Spiderquake, you called me a boomer earlier today. He sure did. What you going to do about it, Darby? What you going to say about it? Shakira says, lovely queen. Shakira. Spider didn't go today. I want Wendy back. Wendy. Quit being such a follower, Spiderquake. You're such a follower. Love Thomas when he is bad, and I love when he's freaky in the sheets. I think that young man brings up them ratings. Oh yeah, the ratings were were higher for all the soaps this week. The Young and the Restless ratings are up. The Bald and the Beautiful ratings are up, and even General Hospital ratings were up. And then Darby says, "Stop lying about Wendy." Cause, oh yeah, oh I did ask you that. I'm sorry, I was about to ask you a repeat question, Melanie, but you told me earlier that you find her boring. Wendy's an actual 7 to me. Well, Spider-Quake, we should be worried about you because you have no taste. If you really truly believe that Wendy is a 7, you have no taste. Spider-Quake definitely seemed to have a big mouth, which in my school was a good impact, got you in a lot of trouble, but you are out of trouble too sometimes. God. Tyrese, I can see Brooke and Ridge getting married soon and Eric and Donna getting married. Oh, God. God help me. God help us all. I mean, all they had to do was just show the past weddings and then just that's all they should do. Because how could they even take those lines seriously? I see why Tripp likes Wendy. The way Thomas makes love to Hope, I never seen Liam do her that. No wonder Thomas give her that awakening. I'd rather see a Sheila and Deacon wedding. Exactly, same. I'd rather see Sheila and Deacon too. I wish Wendy went to the Brooke Logan School of Skank University. Skank you, LOL. Yeah. Ugh. But Sarah and Xander, so anticlimactic. They really never needed to break them up then, because that was like seriously a waste of time. Curtis, how do you feel about Johnny and Chanel together? I'm going to say something that's half uneducated, but I'm sorry. There's something about Chanel that just rubs me the wrong way. I'm sorry. I want to like Chanel, but I just can't because there's something about her that just gets on my nerves. Chanel's voice is annoying, very annoying. That's it. I already knew that you said that's it before you did the Yeah. Eat a sandwich, Chanel. Yeah, Chanel does have an annoying voice. Danny Bear had to put me in my place. She told me to leave. She told me to leave Chanel alone. She got a good body. Yeah, she do. She's not an ugly girl, but her voice does annoy me on some level. I'm sorry, Danny Bear. Like, you have no idea how hard I try to like Chanel, but I just can't. Her voice just irritates me. She got her whipped cream licked off her. Darby says, when Chanel says mama makes my skin crawl. I mean, makes me wonder if she put whipped cream on the... Okay. That's inappropriate. I don't know why you would think to say those things, Spider-Quake, because that's very, very, very inappropriate. I don't know where you're picking up that type of behavior, but we do not talk like that up in here. I would love to see a bathroom love scene on Bald and the Beautiful. Do you feel bad for Paulina? Solomon says, I thought Kyrie was about to pass out. Pass out of what? Reading Spider-Quake's comment? Yeah, right. Do you feel bad for Paulina having medical issues? To an extent, but her having a head injury would make more sense because why would she hire EJ as the DA? But Solomon thought I was gonna pass out. Reading that. No, I don't, Melody. Um, Melanie, Darby doesn't feel bad for Paulina. How is the comment literally right in front of me, but I still stumbled upon what her name was? That is just something else. Kyrese, I agree with Chanel. I just can't get into her. Plus, that voice, good Lord, it's bad. Yes, thank you. Last day, you earned your spotlight. This live stream has been amazing today so far. And we got 20 minutes left. I'm just saying, but y'all have been giving some good comments tonight. Let it be Eric and Donna love scene on Bald and Beautiful. We need more love for elders. I thought Kyrese was going to cough his lungs out after some of these comments. Nope, the cough medicine appears to be working. And then Melanie says, Kyrese, I think that Abe's going to get his memories back because he did tell Paulina he loves her, so that's hinted that he remembers her. Okay. I don't think Zende really into Luna. He just want to hit and run just to get under RJ's skin. I could see that, Tamika. Mama. I know Kyrese wants to see Eric and Donna. There you go. There you go. You wanted to make me sick. There it was. That's what it was right there. That's what it took. That's what Derby's going to hell with gasoline boxes. He literally wished that on me. I wish we could see Christina licking whipped cream on Allison's. Okay. These children these days are very, very, very inappropriate. Don't die on YouTube. If I do, my death is on your conscience. Mama, make Chanel sound like a child. Does anyone calling their mom mama? If I call my mom that, she would tell me, no, that sounds stupid. Put them on Peacock. And then they said, dear God, Spider Quake. Darby says, and? Ow. Wow. So me dying on screen at your request. Yeah, Spider Quake wants his spotlight. I'm gonna give his spotlight, and I'm sending this stream to your mom, Spider Quake. So let's see what she has to say about that. About you talking so inappropriately. Very inappropriate. But you have your little 15 minutes of fame. There you go. That's what Spider Quake wants to see. My conscience, who said I had one? Oh, you'll have one. Darby is a sociopath right now. EJ is a hypocrite for keeping the secret that Stefan told him about Clyde and his drug operation, but blaming Tate for Holly's overdose. Exactly. Donna and Eric making love. Geez, how we roll over Donna. Now all you want the man bone break? Already lose, haha. Spider Quake mom, now he's screwed. Yeah. LOL, it's a joke last day. No, it's not. I got your mama's email. So I'm going to email that to her. She told me if you be acting up to email her. Sure, yeah. I probably have to explain to Jess for coughing himself to the hospital. Oh, the Queen Jessica will get you for that one. Because we all know Darby's terrified of thing. Well, at least you don't sugarcoat anything what you say, Spider Quake. That's one thing me and Spider Quake do have that in common. We do not sugarcoat crap. We tell it like it is, whether they agree with us or not. I'm just saying. See, but you do sugarcoat that because I would have actually typed it out. I would have said it. But I'll say exactly what Spiderquake said. Spiderquake said, fuck Daisy Flower. I don't care how people feel. I'm not being Daisy Flower. So Melanie, so since that's your favorite, I'm sure Spiderquake pulls rank. So when you see Daisy Flower and Albert Stream, why did I say I'm not being a daisy? How people feel I'm not being a daisy flower. Yeah, but I don't like daisy flower either. But I'm just saying, I want you to keep it civilized so Albert doesn't block you again. That's all. You could say things like that in my chat room because I don't care, and that bitch wouldn't be watching my stream anyways. So, and if she was, I would still say it. But that's me. I'm grown. But you, on the other hand, you know how Albert operates. I mean, I don't care if people get upset because it's not like I'm being disrespectful to any one of that. That's that. My mom is terrifying because my mom, and she's also Southern, which is scary combination. I'm 21 years old and I still listen to my mom most of the time. What did I just see about Wendy? They need to put Finn down and say shut up and stay out of family business. It was funny that Alex told EJ, I'm not afraid of you, and said that the Kyriakis have friends in low places. I just wish Victor was around to put EJ in his place. How was Victor and EJ's relationship? Did they have any confrontations? Favoritisms, remember, no faves. All that smoke for Adam and Nate, and Nikki's still drinking. Nikki's an old, bitter, brittle woman. Kyrie, I asked this earlier, but I don't know if you answered. Are you a Trick Williams fan? Yes. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. I like it. Whoop that trick. I like that. And Gemini says, yep, Nikki Newman and her drunk ass. So I don't care if people get upset over that, what I say about a character. Get the fuck out of here. Stop being sensitive. Yeah, because we don't kiss Carly's ass. Because we're not Carly ass kissers, so Daisy Flower wants to hit her little block button. Oh, because I'm not kissing Jocelyn's ass either. Because I said some mean things about Jocelyn. My comments are tone deaf, according to Daisy Flower. I call her Ditzy Flower. That dumb bitch. I want Adam and Nate to see her fall on her drunk face. Whoop that trick. He's definitely the future star of NXT. He went from mellow sidekick to star in less than 3 years. I saw her in James' chat. Yeah. But I don't like talking about Ditzy Flower. Tamika says, Sonny, you have a good woman. Nina, don't let this one little problem derail your marriage. Now I gotta highlight Tamika's comment. Y'all is on fire tonight. Y'all really making me happy tonight. Hey, my gorgeous Queen Jessica. It paid off. It paid off. The gorgeous Queen Jessica has blessed us with our presents. Jessica said, oh, damn. who you going off on? LOL. Oh, damn, he didn't even sugarcoat it this time. That's who Spider Quick, because Spider Quick was shading her today in the chat room. And we know, and me and Spider Quick don't like her. We don't like Daisy Flower. I never cursed too, but I had to type that. And then Danny Bear says, hey to the queen, hey, the gorgeous queen of the world, that gorgeous, wonderful woman. I'm glad you were able to bless us with an appearance because you are just God's gift to men. I was praying and my prayers have been answered. Oh, and Darby tried to kill me tonight. Darby kind of actively, I would love to do another live with Albert. Oh yeah, me, you, and Albert still need to do our collab as well, Danny Bear. Kyrie's, I know the first day that you and Spider Quick was in Albert's live, when I met y'all, both of y'all don't sugarcoat. Y'all tell how y'all feel. I love Kyrie's, you're the best. Thank you. But yeah, Danny Bear, me, you, and Albert need to do a collab at some point. That will be epic. That whole lied to him about his memory, lied to him and his family, and took his. Oh, Gemini talking about my woman, my friend. Hold up, I got to read this because she talking about my girl Nina. Let's see. I gotta highlight this comment. Let me see what Gemini had to say. She talked about my woman. She talked about my girl. Gemini said that hoe lied to him about his memory, lied to his family, took his son to court, then lied about his mama. Good woman where? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yes, let's to that collab. Y'all crack me up. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one. But it's gonna be when I'm 100%. Kyrie, you keep lying, that stalker, insecure, dusty hoe. Damn. Always done talking about that loser. I hope that Adam and Sally not actually get back together. The chemistry is non-existent. They had chemistry. They need to showcase some strong chemistry in between them sheets. And Kyrie, you need better friends. Nina has more class than Carly. Nina's not scared of Carly. Days are done. Carly, days are done. Sonny ain't climbing that tree no more. He ain't doing it. Yes, Team Nina. And Nina is awesome. Team Nina for life. And then Melanie's asking me, Kyrie, how do you feel about Adam and Nick being co-CEOs at Newman Enterprises with Ice Princess Victoria leaving to take care of Claire with Victor's priority, Nikki? If Nick would keep his ego in check, it could work out nicely. Nina needs to stop apologizing. Just be like, yes, I did it. So what? I'm about to pin that message too. Queen, just sorry for the language, but I hate Daisy Flower. She better stay with her fake daughter. She not wanted anywhere else. Adam should take over Newman, but all by himself. But that's not what Victor wants, so that ain't gonna happen. I'm tired of seeing Claire crying. Like, damn, they started this story just 2 months ago. It's progressing too fast. She better. Got to be cool around our queens. Can't get out of hand. That's right, Spiderquake. You better stay on your best behavior. Oh yeah, Jessica, you missed it. I put Spiderquake on timeout earlier, just to be petty. Team Nina all the way. Sonny, think about the good woman who makes you happy. Don't let this mishap derail your marriage. I agree. LOL, what he do? He said he loves the Logans. That just pushed me over the edge. That is so petty. Victor's still going to be the boss. Who always calls the shot at Newman Enterprises? Who he has as many co-CEOs. One thing about Carly, she never denied about being trailer trash who grew up with nothing and came into money. But what Nina excuse? Oh, she will lie about that too. No. You said that you love the Logans, and that's what pushed me over the edge. That's what you said, Spiderquake. Don't try to. I know Kyrie did it so I didn't care. Yeah, of course. That's the point, though. We were having fun. I was joking. You don't even know the Logans. You don't even watch The Bold and the Beautiful. You're just writing for Darby because that's all. When Darby's an old boomer. Do you want to see Cole and Ice Princess Victoria with Claire as a family? No. Because I think Cole was lying. I think Cole is still plotting with Aunt Jordan. And Cole is up to his neck in this. I said Kyrese loves the Logans. LOL. I watched one episode, actually. Yeah, only one. So how do you know you love all three of those witches? Do you even know what those heifers look like? Steffi has house close to the cliff. They should know. Brooke, Katie, and put Ridge with them. Spiderquake, you were ripping off the NWO. I watched one episode of YNR also months ago. Steffi's hot, except for the Emmys. Jessica, what'd you think of General Hospital today? Tell me your highlights. Because Lois wanted to make me rip out her little hair extension. I didn't appreciate Lois all up in my girl's business. Like this was none of Lois's business. She was getting on my nerves. She needed to stay out of Nina's business. Otherwise, me and Lois are gonna have in her little hair bun. It's gonna have a problem. Jessica said GH was cool. Yeah, and I'm glad you reminded me of that because I forgot to go off on someone. I forgot to go off on Drew. Drew is a piece of crap. Thank you. And Danny Bear says Lois needs to go back to Bensonhurst. He sure do. Lois was looking out for her friend Sunny Kyrie. No, she wasn't. She was in my Nina's business. I still see Lois as Quinn, even though she technically played this character first. Hooray, Lois could go back now. Yes. But Drew. I don't know why I got a kick out of Spiderquake's last comment. I shouldn't have. That's immature. But it was funny. It was kind of funny. Daisy's a bigger bitch than Drew, and that says a lot. That's funny. Lois is not looking out for Sonny. She was talking to him like, ooh, what are you going to do to Nina? Like starting shit. Drew is like a lapdog roof. Exactly. Drew's the second biggest one. Yeah. Who does Drew think he is? He want to know, talk about, oh, you think you can make decisions without me? Yes, motherfucker. Yes, I can. And I will. Drew needs to shut the F up. Sam should have told him off. Been like, first of all, Scout done came out of me. Second of all, while your dumbass done got kidnapped, and then you just took your little dumbass to Australia where you almost fucked up on a deal on business. You didn't spend Christmas with her. You didn't spend Thanksgiving with her. You didn't spend Halloween with her. You didn't spend none of those days with her when she had a nightmare. Who was there comforting her? It was me, because it wasn't your monkey ass, because you was busy fucking currently. So you need to go check. So you can go check your little funky ass attitude. And I ain't fucking with you like that. You giraffe motherfucker. Fuck you. You ex-Navy SEAL failure. Ooh, I would have cussed him out. And yes, Melanie, that would be nice. I did like the chemistry between Jason Thompson and Kristen. I do agree with that. Not ex-Navy SEAL failure. LOL. Yep, I would have cussed him out. Yeah, non-memory. That's why you still got all of Jason's memories in you, you piece of crap. They better not be doing Drew is messed up after getting beat in the shower when he was locked up in a room for 2 years and came home completely fine. Exactly. There ain't nothing wrong with that old bastard. And then, like Darby said, you went to jail for Carly too, Kyrese. See, there you go, making me cough reading that nonsense. Kyrie Scout is his daughter. I would like to point that out. He has a right. Yeah, he has a right to be in her life if he's not a damn deadbeat for once. But you're right. He does have a right to go see her. He has a right to have his visitation rights. And well, wait, Melanie. What did you say? I was just about to get to that last comment of yours. And then they said Drew went to jail. Yeah, Drew went to jail. Right, Danny? But LOL. I think they forgot about that. And they've been. Drew's the worst. Yes, he is. Drew forgot he beat up because he was doing a favor for Carly and Sonny. He also in prison because of Carly. Exactly. Yet he want to blame Nina. Worse than the Logans. Nobody's worse than those Logans. Hi, Lisa Smith. Welcome to the chat. Lisa Smith said Drew went to jail for being stupid. I agree. I agree with you 1,000%. Lisa Smith says hello. Yes, everybody, make sure you welcome Lisa Smith to the chat. Drew is worse than the Logans. Solomon says hello to Lisa. Danny Bear says hey to Lisa. I'm sure my queen Jessica says hey to Lisa as well. Kyrese, who do you think is going to set the mystery fire at the Horton house with Chad and Julie walking shocked coming up on Days of Our Lives? Mystery fire. I'm still new, so I'm not really sure. Maybe does Clyde have something to do with it? Was it somebody on Clyde's orders? Did y'all pay attention to what Sam said about Nina's crazy ass? Yeah, I know what Sam said about my girl Nina. Sam wanted to bring up ancient history about how when Nina went after Cyrus, I was listening about Team Nina, and that lady is nuts. Look, I can't help but root for the underdog, though. Nina is the underdog. See, I have issues with Nina in the past, though, because Nina is a dingbat from time to time, okay? But I can't help but root for the underdog, okay? Because Carly be on that hypocrite stuff. So that's why I can't help but root for Nina right now. But Nina do be getting on my nerves from time to time. But I think underneath all that, she's still a good woman. Okay, she just has her flaws. She needs long-term therapy, and she needs some medication. You rooting for an idiot? Lisa Smith says, Harry's, I'm sorry. I still feel that Nina could be a good woman deep down, okay? She has a good heart. She has good intentions. She just her own worst enemy, okay? She don't know when to leave well enough alone sometimes. Carly has never ever stopped being a hypocrite. She owns it. That's true. Um, but Nina has a few screws loose. I acknowledge that. You are the one who needs medication, Kyrie. LOL. You right. You right. And then Lisa says, hello, chat. Thanks for the welcome. Yes, that's how we do here. That's how we do. Um, Tamika, I don't know what Adam is going on the Bald and the Beautiful. Yep, I would love from Adam from YNR to go over to Bald and the Beautiful and shake it up. Yeah, me too, Tamika. Ooh, that would be some good TV watching. Then she said, LOL, Darby. And then LOL, she got more than a few screws loose. Queen Jessica, I feel she likes Nina deep down inside, okay? Because Jessica has a big, beautiful heart. So I know that my Queen Jessica love has some love for Nina under the surface. Nina needs to find out about Dex. I want to see Sunny have that same energy with Carly. See, and Jessica didn't deny it. So I know that means that Jessica loves Nina deep down. Well, she don't love her, but she has. She said, "LOL, nope, I can't." Nina doesn't need medication. She needs a straight jacket because that heifer is in more denial that a jackass being called a horse. Jessica said denied, and then Sweatercock said, "We been known that." Jessica quickly denied that, but two, he said, "Oop, period, Lisa." That's my gorgeous Queen Jessica. She keep that same energy. I knew she wasn't gonna let that slide. All right. I shouldn't have laughed at that. Curly is at least an unknown hypocrite who doesn't hide her mistakes. Kyrie says crystal clear that Brad Bell's favorite people is Brooke, Ridge, and RJ. Tamika says Willow gonna come around and forgive her mom, Nina, and am all Nina. I meant known. Uh-huh. Yes, Willow should forgive Nina. Because Willow is a good person. And Nina, if Willow does that, she's as crazy as her dead sister. Oh, damn. So Willow forgives her mother. She's as crazy as now. Damn, Jessica. I'm Team Willow this week. Loved her telling off Michael. Me too. Willow will talk to Nina to spite Michael and check his ass. Yeah, I'm here for that too. And Lisa and Jessica, let's not forget, Willow needs to play nice with Nina for a while until she get that inheritance because Nina owe Willow a trust fund. And we all know Nina will do it because Nina was never able to provide for Willow all her life. So Willow better get that trust fund and her name better be in that will. So they need to make their relationship work for a little while. Kyrie's what would Adam do on Bald and Beautiful? If he does keep him away from Hope, my only concern, he would be trapped into a relationship with a terrible woman. He could take over Bill. Him and Sally could come together to go take over Spencer Publications. Laughing my ass off. Not a trust fund. Nina will give Willow a bigger trust fund to leave Michael. Ding, ding. I think cough, cough. You should go to sleep, cough, cough. She's married to Michael. She's good. Yeah, but Michael is a jerk. So, Willow should have her own money because she got her own family now. So Michael don't own her no more. Michael should be nice to Nina for free hookups. She was looking hot in that dress. Joe here, Jess. He he's funny. He's talking about me. Cause for a second I thought you were talking about Spiderquake. But that old boomer Darby was talking about me. Because I'd be coughing throughout the night. But my coughing has gotten under control the last few minutes. I love Adam and Sally, also known as Allie, together. And next week, January 8th to January 12th, that Smarks will fly between them. So I am happy for them. Willow needs her own inheritance. See, and watch this. I'm about to pin Lisa Smith's comment because that was amazing. See, now you're getting around to my way of thinking. Okay? Willow and Nina got some long-term potential. And Spider-Quake talking about Nina's hot. I remember Jessica once saying that the laughter about Nina helped your coughing. You right? And Michael, LOL. Nina can help Willow get money and take her kids from Michael. Good night, Shakira. It was lovely to have you as always. Betty's hot. LOL, Danny, she better not. Betty's an 8.7. Betty is a 6.5. Lisa, were you watching General Hospital back when Betty slapped Ava? You remember that scene? What did you think about that scene? Didn't you think that was way out of character and out of pocket for Betty to get away with slapping Ava like that? Yeah. Lisa said, yeah. Yeah, Betty should have gotten a beat down before she left. So that's why I theorized that Betty probably is the one that killed Austin, because I'm hoping so. So Ava can have her chance to slap Betty. That's what I'm hoping. Betty rocked Ava the next year. It was Betty's first day. And that first day should have been her last day because Ava should have killed Betty for that. Ava got soft. Why? I don't know what's happening. That's the same Ava that switched Morgan's medication. Where's the Ava that killed Connie? Where's the Ava that would slap Paul Horns with all them other dudes? Did they ever say that what Mason and Austin was doing for Cyrus? Shakira says, no problem, Kyrie. Of course. Yep. Like I said, we always love having you. Shakira, you were awesome. Yeah, she got soft. Ava would need a ladder to slap Betty. That pink lipstick Ava had on, oh, hell nah. My Ava was looking. Ava's just weak, says Spiderquake. He says that to rile me up. And I need Ava Jerome to please come back. Sounds like Nicholas is trying to get her back. Uh-huh. Nicholas is thirsty for her. Like I said, that's one thing about Not My Nicholas. Adam Huss is definitely turned on, definitely good in the role. Because he is gay in real life, but you would never know it. The way he was flirting with Ava. You would think he would really want that. And Melanie Court. Wait, he likes, yeah, he's gay. He's married too. If I was Ava, I would give Nicholas some. Why not? Nicholas wanted to take Ava there. I saw it in his eyes. Uh-huh. Not My Nicholas wanted to, but Adam Huss, of course not. He has a husband. I was shocked to hear that, though. He's a really good actor. He did, Danny. LOL. Ava told him, don't Adam Huss. Oh, he's married? Yep, he's married to a dude. Yep. Him and his husband just celebrated their anniversary. What's his husband's name? I'm about to. Yeah, I knew about Kevin and Michael, but I was shocked about Adam Haas. Let's see. About to find out who his husband's name is. Yep, he's married to Adam Bushi. Yeah, Luke is gay. That was shocking. That is shocking. I don't know how to pronounce his husband. Oh wait, so it's two Adams. Wow, Adam is married to Adam. That is Adam Huss's husband's name, Adam Bushi, or however you pronounce that last name. Oh, he's kind of cute. I'm just saying. Last day, they're so happy together that Nick and Sharon are getting back together. Oh wow, they're kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Well, even I had to admit it. I'm bisexual myself, so shit. Even I had to admit it. He's cute. He is cute. But let's see. The only people that have done a crossover in Young and the Restless to Bold and the Beautiful, Summer, Nikki, Lauren, and Esther. But all right, everybody, I am going to call it a night. Good night, Danny Bear. Good night, last day. Good night, my gorgeous Queen Jessica. And Lisa, I'm going to read this last comment from Lisa Smith. Lisa Smith says, Nick and Sharon again. Someone get me a bucket. I need to puke. Good night. Yes, good night, Tamika. Good night, Danny Bear 87. Oh yeah, make sure you look out for Danny Bear's videos. She will be posting all her weekly reviews tomorrow, and her weekly highlights is on Sunday. So make sure you're looking out for those videos. Good night, Boomer Darby. Good night, Spiderquake. Good night, Shakira again. Once again, you have good night. Good night, Spiderquake. Go to bed. And good night, everybody else. This has been an extremely fun stream. And of course, Danny Bear. Of course. Like I said, make sure you're looking out for that. Y'all so invited, and I shall return. Yes, I will be back on Monday. I hope to see you there, Lisa Smith. You are always welcome here. You fit in perfectly. And Tamika says, feel better. Yes. Thank you so much, Tamika. I should feel better after tomorrow. But and good night, Melanie Corley. It was really lovely to have you in the stream. Lisa Smith says, good night. And yes, have a great night, everybody. I will see you all Monday. Have a great day. Peace.